If you're broke and you want to wholesale real estate, go save up a few $1,000s to spend first. Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to explain how this may be the best decision you will ever make in your life next to accepting Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. It's nice to meet you guys. My name is Noah Clark and I'm a real estate investor. I flip real estate virtually from right here. And guys, this channel is dedicated to showing you how to make $100,000 in 1 month. So let's dive in. Guys, if you haven't closed a wholesale deal yet, you don't have money, you're struggling to keep faith in this business, and you don't know what to do, I got you. That is exactly why I made this video. So here's a story to explain. Guys, we're gonna take an Amish man versus you in a race. The goal is to travel 100 miles as fast as you possibly can. Now, there are no rules except for you can't fly. So anyways, the Amish man hops in his buggy, whips his horse, and heads on his way. That being said, guys, his ride's gonna need food, it's gonna need water, it's gonna need rest in order to even complete the journey. And after all this, in order to travel 100 miles, it takes the Amish man almost 4 full days of traveling. So guys, you can fact check me with research, I already did it. So that being said, on the other hand, there's you. You hop in your Toyota Corolla and you drive an average of 60 miles an hour down the road. After not even 2 hours, you arrive at your destination. Not even 2 hours. You and this Amish man both have the same goal, the same destination, the same willpower to win, the same faith that you're doing the right thing, but one of you reaches the destination 40 times faster than the other. As a matter of fact, in the nearly 80 to 90 hours that it takes the Amish man to travel from where you start to the destination, you can literally drive back and forth over 20 times and still beat him there. Guys, this is leverage. And do you want to know the only difference between you and this Amish man? Your first thought may be money. That was my first thought when this story came into my mind. It's not even money. You can buy a 2020 Toyota Corolla with less than 50,000 miles for $16,000 right now. I checked. Do you guys want to know how much a horse and buggy costs? $10,000 for a well-trained horse and $6,000 for an average Amish buggy. Guys, that's not counting the fact that you spent $20 for gas and he spent who knows what to keep that horse fed for a 100-mile journey. So since money isn't the difference at all and you guys both spent about the same amount, what is? And why is this guy okay with moving 40 times slower than you? Guys, you might be thinking, obviously, Noah, it's all about the boat you're rowing in. We've all heard the Warren Buffett quote before, but that's not my point. That's not my point at all. No, my point is actually the fact that one of the only differences between these two are their beliefs. The Amish man has never known any different. He's never done any different. He's never experienced any different at all. All he knows is hop in the buggy and let's take Secretariat for a ride, baby. But you, on the other hand, all I know, we're gonna hop in the driver's seat, we're gonna turn Gunna up on blast, and we're gonna drive so fast that the cops come, they won't catch us. Get what I'm saying? So two different beliefs. So because of these beliefs, you are simply able to complete 40 times the amount of work that the Amish man is. So what the heck does this have to do with making money and closing deals? Brother, you have the belief system of an Amish man. You think $20,000 is a lot of money, and you'd rather just go do what you know best rather than doing what you know will be best. Now listen, there's people that agree with you. But just because the world thinks one way doesn't mean that's the correct way. The entire Amish community sees no problem at all with what they're doing. Maybe there isn't a problem, but if there's ever a race to run, they will not win. The same way that you can be broke, but if you have a broke mentality, like I said, you may be fine. You're right there with a lot of people, but if there's ever a life event or a moment that you or your family or a loved one or a friend need money, you won't win. And that's gonna happen a lot. So let me backtrack one more time. If you want to wholesale for free, you will eventually close a deal. Just like the Amish man did eventually get to the destination. But if you collect some cash to dump into your business, you will close a deal so much quicker than if you don't. So I'm challenging you right now to ask yourself, what is one false belief that you have about your life, about your business, about your abilities that has you turning a 2-hour trip into a 4-day bender of suffering? What is just one thing that you're doing that I may be doing 40 times better and more efficiently than you? Because that's where the difference is. is. The places I am leveraging are the places you're losing. If you're in real estate and you're personally cold calling, you're losing because I have 12 trained and professional cold callers dialing the same numbers that you are. You're calling them once, I'm calling them 12 times. So if you make these people one offer on the phone and then hang up, you're losing because I have 4 closers, each trained to make 5 or more offers on each individual call. So every time you make one offer, I have 4 guys making 5, meaning I'm making 20. But no, I get it. You're making 12 calls when I make one. I'm making one offer when you make 20, but I don't have the time. I can't build a team. I don't have the resources. I don't have the experience. I don't have the money. I don't know what to do. Listen, brother, I understand. Like I said, that's exactly why you're watching this video and exactly why I made it. There is literally good news for you too. And in order to close just one deal, you don't need 12 cold callers. You don't even need one closer. You simply need to start with belief. Belief that you can win. Belief that you will win. And belief that no matter what, God has you covered. I believe this every moment, whether I'm dead broke or whether I'm rich. So back to the question, do yourself a favor and just take the first step. Guys, I didn't magically appear with a business. It took a ton of time, a ton of work, and a crap ton of money. As a matter of fact, it's still going to take a ton of work, a ton of time, and a bunch more money. But the very first month I truly had a business was the very first month I decided to leverage every penny I had in order to hire and bring on a cold call specialist. And then and only then was I able to focus on money-making activities only. Then and only then was I able to leverage my true skill set of closing all day rather than just cold calling. So back to the analogy, choose the sedan, not the buggy. Choose minutes over days and seek the maximum, not the minimum. So for those of you guys that have a few $1,000s or more to invest into your business, if you have not yet, outsource marketing. Leverage the fact that you make money when you close deals. So focus on only closing deals. Now guys, if this is you or if it's not, join my free community. Shoot me a message. We can scale. Let's talk about making more money, baby. And for those of you that don't have any money, and I mean not even a few $1,000s, I have an action plan for you. So I'll lead with a question. Would it be wise for the Amish man to buy a car if his goal was to travel further faster? The answer is yes. So what should he do? Literally whatever it takes, right? He should do whatever it takes to get a legal driver's license and then be able to buy a car. He'll sell the horse, he'll sell the buggy, and then he'll buy it. He'll buy the sedan. And so for now, since you're the Amish guy that isn't driving the Corolla, you're stuck in the buggy and your limited beliefs, you need to get your license. You need to get some reps. On top of this, you need money for the car. And since you don't have a buggy, you're gonna need to trade something else. Guys, unless you're selling a car, this will probably be your time that you have to trade. And so guys, I encourage you to work and work and work in whatever capacity you possibly can. And while you're working, every single opportunity you have, make phone calls. I don't care if you're calling for sale by owner, if you're calling realtors, if you're calling buyers, if you're calling other wholesalers, if you're reaching out to people on Facebook to JV, it doesn't matter. Make calls, get involved in the real estate game, get involved in wholesaling real estate. Find a way to get your foot in the door so you can taste some failure, so you can get the vibes of the game, so you can see where you're needed in the marketplace. This way you're bringing in money, you're getting reps, you're getting experience, and it's all so that you finally have a few $1,000s saved up, a brand new belief system internally, and you can launch through 100 miles 40 times faster than you would have before. So guys, on average, if you're looking to wholesale for free, it can take you between 3 to 6 months in order to close your first deal. But if you're willing to leverage what you know works, you can close that first deal in 3 to 6 weeks instead. So go get some money, go spend some money, and then go get a whole lot more. Love you guys. Thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe to the YouTube, man. Follow me on Instagram at official Noah Clark. Join my free wholesale course and community with over 15 hours and 450 people. Guys, we got training in there. We got contracts. We got scripts. You name it. Check out my next video if you want to learn more insanely vital points of leverage that will transform the way you close deals in real estate. Links are in the description below. God bless you all. Comment any questions, thoughts, future video ideas. Let's go be great and let's seek the highest.